Hey guys, Dan here with Sterling Self Defense. All right, I've only put some more top lights up. I still didn't hang all the markers yet. I'm working on it, but at least now you can see some of them. Still got some more room. Still got to use a ladder for a lot of stuff, but what are you going to do? You only have so much room, and you got to go as high as you can. Extra lights help, and now my videos are a little brighter, so you guys can stop complaining about that. Oh, I got to fix my trap. Oh, and I still haven't found out a better material that holds up to these high joules. As you can see, Kevlar is really getting hurt, but also a lot of rounds going through it. For you guys, you don't shoot thousands of rounds, so you're okay with Kevlar and ballistic nylon. I just need to find something that just holds up a little better. All right, here we go today. Okay, doing numerous different tests. All right, testing the CO2 mod today. A couple different tests on this. Guys wanted me to check aluminum balls, so I just measured out. Where is my measuring thing? Okay. Best way, okay, aluminum balls, Alien aluminum balls, Amazon. They came out with 680 balls, and then they switched to 682. So for you guys that got both, the best way to check them is take a Freak sleeve or an Empire sleeve, 680, and that's a 680. But it's the best way to check them. Don't use one of those little ball through bore checkers. They don't work well at all. But 682 will not fit in this, so that one's a 680. This one is a 682. Does not fit. So always when you're checking and you're looking for a certain size, use the size a couple of thou under and it won't go in. Quickest, easiest way to check your balls because they're different and you can't tell by eye. All right, I got a 10-inch SSD, 682 smooth bore barrel in there. And also, this intro buster has been sitting here for 8 hours charged with CO2 with the CO2 mod. I wanted to see if it loses any air and loses any power. Just sitting around in case you pierced it by mistake. But I really don't recommend, especially don't leave, see it's unloaded. Don't leave them loaded. Never know, a cat can walk by or something, bing, and you got problems. All right, so this one is all charged up. It's been charged for 8 hours. Loading it up now. Might as well throw another round in the breech. Oh. And I don't trust my follower, so I'm going to release it. Oh, get in there. Sorry. Because a lot of times it's not releasing after you put it in. All right, shake it. You don't hear the balls rattling, so it's good. Where's the A chronograph? Here's the A chronograph. All right. Alien balls. Yeah, just sitting around for 8 hours charged. What a kick. Whoa. Man, that was a kick. 518. Woohoo. 474. 384. 250. All right, that one took all the power out of the first shot. I think that's because, okay, on this one, let me take the air out of this. On this one, I bored out the inside. There's a CO2 restrictor in here, and I bored it out. So it made that first shot super freaking powerful. Holy crap. You saw the kick on that thing. The whole thing went back. Yeah, when this was the first one I got, and I was trying different things before I got to the good mod. So boring out, that, which it did nothing on normal circumstances. Didn't change anything. Didn't change anything with HPA when you did in the bottom, but whew, that was a hell of a kick. But I've not seen that where you only got 3 shots in this. And it probably has to do with that, I imagine. Or maybe it was sitting around. Maybe it's because of that. Sitting here for 8 hours, lost a little gas. That's probably more so what it is. Yeah, now that I think about it more. I probably lost some gas from sitting for 8 hours. That makes more sense than the other. It was just weird why that first one was so powerful. Man, you saw the kick on it. That was crazy power for an aluminum ball. All right, but we're going to test it again. It's not a test unless you try it when you first pierce it. So the other one was sitting for 8 hours. We'll know the difference now. But I only got 4 of those, so I got to measure off some more. How annoying. That's what I hate about these. I wish they would mark them for size, and they don't. So I got to go through thousands and thousands of rounds and check every one of them. All right. 2, 4, 6, one more. Nope. It wasn't going to get that lucky. Yep. There we go. That wasn't too bad. All right. Get that CO2 out. And it is a bit cold in there. It's like 68 degrees in here. Air conditioner running. And I'm also doing a lot more testing because I'm testing every mod that goes out. I mean, like that. Every single one of them I test, make sure it's good. All right, pair her up. All right, roll aired up. See who we got. Woo, 454. That was a kick, but not as high. 446, 432, 418, 404, 406. All right. All 7 shots. It had air for, so I guess over that 8-hour period of time, it did lose some gas. Yeah, you shouldn't leave it like that anyway. But I still don't understand why the first shot was so crazy powerful. That's weird. But it definitely lost some gas. It's weird. That's just weird. Because why so much more power in the first shot and then losing shots after that? Strange. All right, I'll have to ponder on that one. But once I reload a new CO2, it worked just like it should. And used all for 7 rounds, had enough air for 7 rounds at high power. Interesting. All right, guys, that's it for this test. I will see you on the next one. Stay safe.